What's going on, man? What's going on, Carrie? Oh. We'll give everybody a little bit of time to get in here, and then we're gonna get rocking and rolling. I know, man. Where's your bro at? I haven't seen Alex in a break in a minute. What's going on, Andrew? Or AJ, should I say? Yeah, we got a full stack of them. So I just took the top 10. I went top of the case. The bottom of the case will go for the random. We have 15 spots. Yeah, 15 spots left in that. So, but yeah, we're gonna cross our fingers for a little kaboom action. I know I wanted to start early tonight just because it's a lot. I mean, 640 cards to get through. It's a lot here. So I was gonna give everybody here till I'll give everybody a couple extra minutes here. Dang, man, are you serious? Is everything okay, Juan? Like, what happened? Was it just a freak thing, or everything good? He'll be okay. You just gotta let things heal, or. And if you don't feel like putting it in the group or in the chat, man, for sure, don't feel the need to. But for sure, DM me. Let me know like how I can help. That's awful, man. Like. Thoughts and prayers with him. I hope everything's good. I had a back injury I didn't break my back, but I had a back injury that required a minor surgery that ended my baseball career. So I know how back injuries are, man. There is literally nothing worse than a back injury. There's no greater pain. There's no, hands down, there's nothing worse than a back injury. Like, I've had shoulder surgeries. I've had. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's not good, but it is good in the fact that it wasn't something serious. Yeah, man. I know. I cracked a vertebrae, and I ended up having to have. They put they have a surgical it's almost like a putty or a adhesive cement that they shot into mine, and it healed it. I didn't have to have any issues, but mine was a freak thing. I went same thing probably as him. I went a whole season and some time afterwards before I finally went and got looked at. Like, I knew something was wrong. I just was ignoring it, being a 22, 23-year-old stubborn guy. But all right, give me 1 second here. We're gonna get rocking and rolling. Guys. All right, so no need to random or anything. Once again, we have 15 spots left in the random, so it's halfway full. We can rip that tomorrow if we get it filled, or we can rip it tonight if we get it filled. Like I said, 15 spots left. But we're going to go ahead and get things rocking and rolling here, since this is going to be quite a little bit here. So 10 blasters, looking for those kabooms. Good luck to everybody. Let's get rocking and rolling. It's a nice little start right there. I think I'm probably going to go 2 blasters at a time here, so. So we'll open 2 at a time here, that way we're not. Hopefully I can find some more at this price point so we can do some more of this. What's everybody's predictions tonight? Pats run away with it, or Falcons surprise everybody and fight with it for a little bit? All right. Good luck, everybody. Blasters 1 and 2 on the way. Tylan Wallace, Simwell, Eskridge, Eric Stoker, Andy Dalton, Jimmy G, Kellen Mond, looks like a video game character, Ellinger. We've got introductions, Mac Jones, Derek Carr, Cam Newton, CeeDee Lamb, Ramondre Stevenson, Jones, Campbell, Jalen Waddle, Kelsey, Tannehill, Philip Lindsay, Jonathan Taylor, Asante Samuel Jr., Heroes, Unsung Heroes, Big Q, Taysom, Montgomery, Debo, Teddy Two Gloves. Patriots by 14. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. I think they're going to run away with it. Javon Holland, Davis Mills, Chris Evans, Ian Book, Stargazing Aaron Rodgers, Joe Mixon, Hawkinson, Joe Tryon, Rossier, Devontae Smith, J.J. Watt, Waller, Hunter Henry, Russ, Stevens, Owe, Najee Harris, Chuba, DJ Moore, King Henry, Brandon Cooks, Josh Palmer, Jacob Harris, by storm, Trevor Lawrence for the Jags, which I believe is 1 on C. Nice little Lawrence to start off there. Go ahead and sleeve up the Najee. And Devontae. T. Higgins, Tyreek, Aaron Jones, Bosa, Kellen Mond, Ellinger, Wallace, Juju, Von Miller, Pittman, Campbell, another Jalen Waddle. This is Quincy Roby, by storm Ian Book, Kamara, Dalton, Jimmy G, McCaffrey, Patrick Jones, Asante Samuel, Stevenson, and Ernest Jones. Got a nice Joe Burrow, Cam Newton, CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre, Chris Evans, Ian Book, how's everybody's week been so far? Jamar Chase introductions, Tannehill, Phillip Lindsay, Jonathan Taylor, Derek Carr, Rossier, Devontae Smith, Holland, Davis Mills, Chris Jones, Unsung Heroes, Montgomery, Debo, Teddy Two Gloves, Najee, Chuba, Tryon, Stargazing, TB12, Joe Mixon, Mahomes, Hawkinson, Taysom Hill, Harris, Stevens, Owe, Green Parallel, Chase Young, Waller, Henry, Russ, nice Justin Fields here, Same, man. I am ready for the weekend. Morig, Josh Palmer, Kelsey, DJ Moore, Henry, Cooks, and Watts. So there are our first 2 blasters. 8 more to go. Once again, guys, 15 spots left in the random 10 boxer that's left on the site. That will rip whenever we fill it. And then next week, I believe, I'll have to double check, but I think we got like Panini Mosaic football coming. We got some fun stuff coming, so we'll have plenty of that stuff coming up. Tryon, Osere, Smith, Unsung Heroes, Alexander, Watt, Waller, Henry, Wilson, Stevens, Ofeo, Najee, Chuba, Green Parallel, Chark, Moore, King Henry, Cooks, Palmer, Werner, Harris, Stargazing, Lamar, Higgins, Tyreek, Aaron Jones, and Bosa. Golston, Kwity Paye, another Fields, Kittle, Smith, DK, Phillips, ETN, Jefferson. We got a by Storm, Mac Jones for the Patriots, which I believe is 1C. Yep. And another Fields, which is 1C as well. Juan was quick to jump on these when I posted them and grabbed majority of the big boys. Burrow, A.J. Brown, Cobb, Kyler, Dimey Brown, Gainwell, Sage Surratt, double Staffords, Chark, and Chase Young. Oh. Harris, Chuba, Holland, Tyreek, Jones, Bosa, Palmer, Werner, Harris, and then we got a buy Storm, Trey Lance for Robin and the 49ers here. Jacobs, Smith, Metcalf, T. Higgins, Golston, Kwity Paye, another Fields, Murray, Mac Jones, and then we've got a rookie materials, Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks, and Jeremy E. Jeremy jumping back in with us and hitting a little rookie materials. Then we got a Mac Jones. Justin Fields. Nice little lime green one, too. And we've got introductions, Najee. Herbert, Lamar, Chris Carson, and Baker. Phillips, Etienne, Jefferson, introductions, Waddle, Stafford, Chark, Chase Young, Burrow, Brown, McKitty, Brown, McKitty, Surratt. We've got an unsung heroes, Xavier Howard, Lamar, Carson, Baker, Boogie Basham, Mac Jones, Kylan Hill, Stargazing, Mahomes, Devin White, Rodgers, AJ Green, Herbert, Rashad Bateman, Felton, TJ Robinson, Kelsey, Trey Sermon, so far, lots of Mac, lots of Justin Fields, one Trey Lance, and one Lawrence. No Zach Wilson so far, but Tyreek, Tucker, Corey Davis, Chubb, Donald, Bateman, Basham, Devin White, Rodgers, and AJ Green. Alrighty, so that's 4 blasters down. Let me move some of the stuff here. Blasters 5 and 6. Woo. All right, guys. So let's talk here while I'm opening here. What are some ways y'all think we can grow the group and continue to grow as a family here? I'm open to anything. I just want to hear what y'all have to think. Or is there something I can be doing better? Whatever y'all think. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I wanna be honest with you guys, and I've seen a lot of stuff going around here recently, especially with certain breakers. Screwing people out of stuff or whatever it may be. I just wanna, I wanna make sure I'm serving you guys the best, but I wanna know your honest opinions. What are some things I can do better? What are some things that you think that can grow the group, or some things you guys would like to do? There's nice Lawrence. Because at the end of the day, this is about you guys, so. Yeah, I agree. We were good about that at the beginning. Here recently, it's died off big time. But I think that and like post and mail days and the more engagement, the better. It's obviously going to bring more eyeballs, regardless of how many followers, whatever you have. It's just going to be better for everybody. Yeah, man, I understand. That's part of the reason I back things down, Daniel, and I appreciate that, man. Evans, Book. That's, one of the reasons why I kind of slowed things down and decided to go back to 1 to 2 breaks a week was I realized, holidays coming up, things are going to slow down. I think that, yeah, Discord has definitely died off in the engagement. Unsung Heroes, Sanders, Chark, Chase Young, Burrow, Brown, Gainwell, Surratt, Phillips, ETN, Chubb, Cobb, Kyler, Jacobs, Jefferson, Golston, Quiddy Pay, Davis introductions, DK, Higgins, Tyreek. Shea Smith, Surtain. Ooh-wee! Low rookie materials, Justin Fields. For the Chicago Bears and Juan C. Congrats, Juan. Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, Ben, tag away. Tag wherever you want, man. I don't care. Nice hit there. Let's hope we're getting warmed up here. We're going to get rocking and rolling. By Storm, Javonte Williams. Ridley. Devontae. Fitzpatrick. Keenan Allen. Another Justin Fields. Palmer. Warner. By Storm. Odell Beckham, Henry, Cooks, J.J. Waller, Harris, Chuba, Aaron Donald, Hunter Henry, Russ, Joe Mixon, Devontae, Holland, Davis Mills, Stargazing Joe Burrow, Taysom, Montgomery. But outside of like Discord and stuff, what are, you know, I want to bring back the monthly stuff, but there was a few people doing a lot of work on the monthly stuff and a few people not. And then they were, people that were being brought in on the monthly, like giveaway stuff, they'd buy into a break, but then they wouldn't buy in again. So, yeah, it's a boost right then, but as far as growing the family and stuff, it's not really worth me giving away all the stuff I was giving away. So, I'm just trying to find some ways to continue to grow the family and continue to grow things. I know it's not, we kind of hit the ground running and we're flying out the gate, so I understand things are going to slow down and stuff like that, but I just want to make sure at the end of the day y'all are happy with everything and if y'all are happy, that's all that matters. If we stay to one break a week, I'm cool with that. That doesn't bother me one bit. I just want to make sure everybody's happy and continuing to, I'm doing this to the best of my ability and making sure that y'all are taken care of at the end of the day. Golston, Quiddy Pay, another Justin Fields. Gee, many Christmas. This has been a heavy Justin Fields. Phillips, ETN, Jamar. Introductions, Bateman, Burrow, Brown, Murray, Brown, McKitty, Gainwell, Surratt, Williams, Stafford, Chark, Chase Young, Boogie, Mac Jones, Akeem Hicks, Unsung Heroes, Herbert, Baker, hey man, I'm trying. But that's also, one of the things is being able to, it also limits with, a smaller group and stuff. It limits what I can do because, I can't ball out and get these big cases and stuff like that because we're just not, people are going to be running themselves dry trying to close stuff. So that's part of it too, is I want to be able to grow this so that we can, people aren't having to buy 7-8 spots just because they want to rip something. So that's kind of my other thought with it. Bateman, Gazing Burrows, Rogers, AJ Green, Trimble, Marset, Patterson, Odell, Kelsey. Finally. So now we got everybody except for a base Trey Lance and a base Wilson. Other than that, we have knocked everybody off tonight. Yeah, man, but that's part of it. Like, and I have no problem if you guys see like tag your favorite breaker stuff like that. Like, I want you guys to be engaged on Twitter. Like, there's only so much. I'm not one that likes to. I don't like to jump on there and be like, oh, jump with me, stuff like that, because there's so many people doing that I'm like, I don't like to do that. So the more, if you guys jump into engagement, I'll feed off, I'll talk to you guys off of that stuff, but I just don't like inserting myself like that. I don't know. And maybe that's something I gotta get over and I gotta do. But Kadarius Toney, but if you guys see stuff on Twitter, like tag me, tag whatever, post your mail days, all that stuff, like, I'm gonna retweet and tag and do everything, so you guys get credit for that, but also bring followers and everything else to y'all. Because honestly, the more the more engagement they see, just because people that see breakers and stuff, like always, posting theirs. We're on a box 7 and 8 here, but people that are interjecting themselves and stuff like that, like it honestly, like you think it would work, it's honestly a turnoff to a lot of people. Some of the best breakers, they don't. The way that they gain people is through word of mouth and seeing other people posting. It's not them jumping in on people's posts and stuff. So I try to avoid that. So if you guys are, posting and stuff like that, it's gonna make things easier for me to jump in and comment on your post or retweet them or whatever it may be, which it's only going to grow the group because more people are going to see y'all. If they only see me posting and stuff, they just it doesn't help anything out. So that's just my one thing. If we can get more engagement on Twitter and more engagement, everybody posting their mail days and doing stuff like that, I think that's the best thing for us as a group is growing things, is doing it that way. The more, and it's kind of a thing, if you see everybody from the group posting stuff and you see everybody engaging on Twitter and stuff like that, it's only going to grow and bring people in. Everybody was doing a great job at the beginning posting their mail days and stuff, and here recently it's fallen off, but and like I said, I'll give you. You're able to bring people in through Instagram, through Twitter, through whatever. Like I said, I said I'll give recruitment break credits. I'll give $25. If you don't want to spend it on a break, I'll Venmo you $25. Like if you're able to bring people in and you're posting constantly and stuff, I am more than happy to take care of everybody. But at the end of the day, I just want to grow this as a family and grow this as a hobby group and be able to not only, break more stuff and have, not have to have so many people buy as many spots to fill stuff, but at the end of the day, too, I want to be able to affect people's lives and stuff like that. And, one of my biggest things is being able to, if we've got a poll and we've got people and we're able to do stuff, we can help people out and we can do so much stuff, with regards to the hobby and helping people out and genuinely, changing people's lives just from a break group. And that's, at the end of the day, that's my goal with all this. Asante, Stevenson, Kyler, Juju, Vaughn, Jefferson, Goldstein, Quiddy another Fields, Lamar. This might be the record. We're making up for all of our breaks where we haven't been able to hit Justin Fields. Waller, Henry, Surratt, Phillips, Etienne, by Storm, Rashad Bateman, Bosa, Gainwell to close it there. Brown, Higgins, Hill, Nico, Boogie Basham, Mac Jones, Rondell, Kyler, Jacobs, DK, Patterson, Bateman, Felton, Burrow, Trey Sermon, Trimble, Cole Beasley, Unsung Heroes, Baker, Stafford, Chark, Young, I appreciate that, man. Hey, man, at the end of the day, like I said, yes, this is a business, but I don't look at it as that. If we make if I'm able to cover the cost of breaks and shipping and stuff, and I'll make a dime, cool, man. I'm still gonna be doing this. I'm not out here for the money grab. I'm not out for any of that. So, Fields, Palmer, That's why it kills me when I see people breaking with some of these people, and I'm like, man, it's just so many people just out for a money grab. Rondell Moore, Cobb, Kyler, Quiddy Pay, introductions, another Justin Field. I just want us to grow to be able to do, some of these probably like, Prism and NFL Prism, some of these stuff coming up. Like, man, that stuff's going to be expensive. And with bigger groups, you're able to get more product, which means with more product, you can have cheaper breaks because at the end of the day, you're still going to make a profit. When, a group our size, it's going to be a little more expensive because you just have to, you can't do the 3, 4, 5 boxes of stuff. Which at the end of the day, that's what I want to be able to do because it gives y'all a better chance of hitting stuff that, can change people's lives. I mean, the whole reason I was able to do this was I got in a break and hit something that gave me more than enough money to be able to start something like this. I like these introduction cards with the half college, half pro unis on. Well, if we don't hit a kaboom in this, guys, you know what that means. That hopefully, it says on average 1 per case. Now, I've seen lots of people that have said that they haven't. They bought cases and there's supposed to be kaboom in there and they haven't. So I'm not gonna. That's why I didn't even lead with there should be a kaboom in this, but they're supposed to be. That doesn't mean there will be, because at the end of the day, it's up to Panini's QCs to be able to do all that. Rogers, AJ Green. Got something coming up here. Herbert. Felton, Nico Collins, Boogie Basham, Mac Jones, and we got a CeeDee Lamb to $4.99 for the Cowboys, which is Isabel Castro. Isabel new with us. Congrats. That's $2.16 out of $4.99. One second. More top loaders. Yeah, man. I know it does. Yeah, I almost reached out to him if we didn't already have the Browns sold in this break. I was going to reach out to him and tell him that the Browns are on me, but we had already sold the Browns, so. Yeah, man, I've been looking into getting PayPal back on the site. It's just, unfortunately, and that's one thing I need to sit down and I need to work through the website. Maybe I need to change website providers, but I had so many issues with PayPal out the gate that I just had to make a move from them and go with Square, and unfortunately the website end user that I have now only allows one checkout option. So Square is the only option. Like, I can't add Square and PayPal. So like Square obviously has like Apple Pay and other stuff like that, but unfortunately it doesn't allow PayPal. So, and that's something I know a lot of people, PayPal is a way to go. People have money with that, and I would love to go back to them. They're just such a pain, man. Like, they were locking up at one point I had like $4,500, like well over $4,000 locked up with them, and it just was making things. You can't run a business like that. So I know I would like to get back to them because I know that makes things easier, and a lot of people use that. Nice little Josh Allen stargazing. Sermon. First Saquon of the night. Fitzpatrick, Keenan, Tucker. Nice Lawrence. Tony. Khalil Mack, Sanders, Ridley, and Devontae. And yeah, I know I need to look into getting PayPal back because I know that's how a lot of people, they have their money set aside for cards and breaks and everything else is in PayPal. It was such a nightmare. I mean, people that were here early on, they know it was terrible. And part of me wants to kind of stick it to PayPal because the amount of transactions and stuff I was doing when we were really rolling, if we had stayed at that pace, we would have, PayPal, it would have been a benefit to have us as a PayPal, user. And they were so just unhelpful, not willing to move on stuff. As a salesperson and as a businessman, I was like, I'm not dealing with y'all. So, all right, last two blasters. Once again, we got 15 spots left in the random on the site. That's under 10 boxes. Once again, I'm going to end that code tonight. So use code KABOOM for 10% off. That ends tonight. So if you're wanting to use it and grab some random spots, I suggest you do so. The one nice thing that I like about this absolute break too is for the price, if we hit a KABOOM, cool. If we don't, at least people weren't spending $70, $80, $100 a spot to not hit a KABOOM or anything else, That's what was bothering me about absolute products to begin with. And then I started looking and found a distributor that, had a good price, and I was able to get in touch with the salespeople and verify that this stuff hadn't been weighed or anything like that, and it was a hobby case. And that's the first thing. Anytime it's non-hobby boxes and I'm not buying a case, like it's either Steel City or for the most part it's nobody, because I know Steel City doesn't weigh stuff. I know I've got a good standing with their salespeople, but I refuse to buy offline and then give it to y'all on a break because that's something I've been thinking about doing, is putting up a note for people so they know. Alrighty, last two blasters here. Good luck, everybody. Devontae, Holland, Davis Mills, Captain America, Jalen Camp, introductions, Devontae, Bosa, Najee, Kelsey, Higgins, Tyreek, Alexander unsung, Murray, Jacobs, Smith, DK, Jefferson, Golston, Kwity Paye, Fields, Lamar Stargazing, Burrow, Brown, Cobb, Sage Surratt, Phillips, Etienne, Kittle, Baker, Stafford, Chark, Chase Young, Kylan Hill, Brown, McKitty, Gainwell, Myles Garrett, Herbert, Lamar, Nico, Boogie, Mac Jones by storm, White, Rodgers, and AJ Green. This has been the break of Mac Jones and Justin Fields. Holy cow. Etienne, Jefferson, Kwity Paye, Tyreek, Jones, Bosa, Gainwell, Surratt, Phillips, by storm, Devontae Smith, Jacobs, Smith, Metcalf, Higgins, Mac Jones, Kylan Hill, Brown, McKitty, Chark, Brown, Cooks, Kyler, Felton, Nico, and Boogie Basham. Introductions: Tony, Stafford, Chark, Young, Burrow, Patterson, Bateman, Kelsey, Unsung Heroes, Lamar, Carson, Baker, Roundtree, Sermon, Stargazing, Herbert, Devin White, Rodgers, Green, Herbert, Smith, Surtain, Lawrence, Tony, Elijah Moore, Jordan, Schwartz, Prescott, Tucker, Davis, Chubb, and Donald. So tons of Mac Jones and Justin Fields. A couple Lawrence sprinkled in there. A Trey Lance. But no kabooms, which means hopefully there's a kaboom in the next 10 boxes. Which means if you want a chance at that, guys, you know what to do. There's random spots available still. $19.99 a spot. I believe there's 15 spots left. I haven't checked if anybody's bought them while we've been live, but yeah, that's one of the things, Robin, with this is kabooms are hard to go by. That's why they're so valuable. So, like I said, this case is supposed to have one. Doesn't mean there will be. I've seen tons of people that have been complaining about that. So, but yeah, so 15 spots left in the random. Be sure to grab you some spots. Like I said, $19.99 gives you a chance at the big teams in that. So I'll run some minis tomorrow. Like I said, we should be able to close that out and finish it tomorrow. But once again, I cannot say this enough. I appreciate y'all so very much. I'd like to continue the conversation in the Discord on what we can do and ideas and stuff to continue to grow the group. Feel free to do whatever. Obviously, if you're gonna reach out to people and stuff like that, at least give me a heads up you're doing so. That way I have an idea. But for the most part, man, I'm all about growing this, and I trust y'all. So that's the one nice thing about this group and this family is we haven't had any issues with shady people or scammers or anything like that. So let's continue to focus on that. Halfway full on that randoms, but for sure reach out to me if you have any questions, ideas, anything like that. I'm more than happy, to listen and obviously, I'm open to any option. So, once again, y'all are the best. I thank y'all so very, very much for being a part of this and allowing me to do this. My goal in the future is to be able to help y'all and to reach out and to be able to help people's lives outside of this hobby. I love the hobby, and that's part of the reason I got into this. So my goal with growing this was to not only be able to create a business and a community that is able to bring happiness and joy to people's lives, but to also be able to touch people and to help people outside of just collecting cards and being a part of the hobby. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night. Enjoy Thursday night football. Let's get some stuff going in the Discord and some discussions and figure some stuff out. I hope everybody has a great night, and hopefully we will be back tomorrow to rip the rest of the 10 blasters that are sitting in this case. Everybody have a great